Galileo. Introduction. What do music, a chandelier, and the planet Venus have in common? Each played a part in the discoveries of one of the history's greatest scientists, a man who lived in 500 years ago. That man was Galileo Galilei. Galileo was born in Italy in 1564 during the Italian Renaissance. Renaissance. The Renaissance was a time of excitement and discovery. Painters, writers, mathematicians, musicians, builders, and scientists all developed new ideas during the Renaissance. Galileo was what we now call a Renaissance man, an expert in several subjects at once. He used ideas from many more areas to make scientific discoveries. Even more important though, Galileo was good at asking questions. Though this habit eventually got him in trouble, Galileo's question would change the way we understand the world. Galileo's childhood. Galileo was the son of Vincenzo Galilei, a musician and composer. Vincenzo was curious about how music worked. He taught young Galileo to be curious too. Galileo would remain curious all his life. He looked closely at everything, recorded what he saw, and tried to explain what he had recorded. The student, as a young man, Galileo became fascinated with math and physics. The scientific study of matter, energy, and motion. In fact, he made one of the first major discoveries in physics a year before he entered universities. On a windy day in 1582, Galileo went to church. The church had a large chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Galileo noticed that the wind outside was making the chandelier swing back and forth. Sometimes the chandelier swung only a few inches from side to side. Sometimes the movement was much larger, as much as a few feet from side to side. But Galileo noticed something strange. Although some swings were much wider than others, every swing took exactly the same amount of time. By watching the chandelier, Galileo discovered that a weight that swings back and forth can keep time. Later, he designed the first clock that used a swinging weight. Clocks were like his Clocks like his are still in use today, despite his early achievements in math and physics. Galileo did not study math when he first entered the University of Pisa in 1583. His father urged Galileo to become a doctor instead. Galileo's medical studies never fascinated him as much as math and physics, though. In fact, he never finished his degree. He left university in 1585 because of money problem. For the next 4 years, Galileo worked as a math tutor, but he would not stay away from the university for long. The professor. In 1589, Galileo returned to the University of Pisa to teach mathematics. Shortly afterward, he was invited to teach math in Padua. He remained in Padua for the next 18 years. Throughout his teaching career, career, Galileo continued to test his ideas. He was interested in gravity and conducted several experiments with falling objects. In the process, He proved that heavy projects fall from the same rate as lighter ones. However, his discoveries would make him famous for still to come. Galileo's bigger discoveries happened when he began to study the stars.